Hi, this is Rajesh Kumar. I'm doing final year MBA in Tech Business School. My specialization is finance and logistics. Now I'm doing project in logistics. My topic is a study on overseas freight cost in Multiline Freight Services Private Limited. Abstract. The freight cost fields of the globe have their own components. The components of freight cost fields include mainly time field, cargo load field, risk probability field. This study is on overseas freight cost using questionnaires. Data analysis will be done using percentage analysis and chi-square test tool. The main objectives of this study is to analyze overseas freight cost to study the procedures of calculation of freight cost for various modes of transport at Multiline Freight Services Private Limited at the international level. What is freight cost? The cost is included in moving goods. It includes packing, palletizing, documentation, and loading and unloading charges, carriage costs, and marine insurance costs. Contracts involving international transportation often contain abbreviated trade terms that describe matters such as time and place of delivery, payment when the risk of loss shifts from the seller to the buyer, and who pays the cost of freight and insurance. The most commonly known trade terms and Incoterms. In Incoterms, international commercial terms, which are published by the ICC, its expansion International Chamber of Commerce. There are often intentional in form of domestic terms, such as American Uniforms Commercial Code, but have different meanings as a result. Parties to contract must expressly indicate the covering law of their terms. Industry profile. It is based on logistics industry. What do you mean by logistic? Logistic is considered as the management of flow of goods and services and integration of information, transportation, inventory, etc., which reduces operational cost, improve delivery performance, and enhances customer satisfaction. Elements of logistics cost. Transportation in 35% allowed in logistics industry. In inventories 25%, losses 14%, packaging 11%, handling and warehousing 9% allowed in logistics industries. Future prospects of Indian logistics industry. Many largest Indian corporates are being attracted by the potential of this sector. Large expresses cargo like United Parcel Services, FedEx, and courier companies such as Transport Corporation of India have started logistics operations. Growing interest among entrepreneurs to venture into this business. Fastest growth rate of Indian gross domestic product. The Indian government has focused on infrastructure development. In India, 100% FDI is allowed in logistics. Company profile. Multiline Freight Services Private Limited, an established and trusted brand in global integrated supply chain management system. It started its operation in 1999, buoyed by professionals with a vision for the future. Our buoyants come with the vast experience of global supply chain solutions. Our team is constantly propelled by inner values and result oriented behavior. Our coverage is global. Our specialty is in detailing. We use technology to effectively link supply with demand. Our constant focus is on timely project completion, right from the documentation phase to safe on time shipment delivery. We make every shipment hassle free to our customers by taking care of transportation, warehousing, customs handling, logistics, insurance, and a host of other related activities. In company principles, to become the leading logistics services provider with global presence, to become of the complete logistics solutions provider, to become an employee's choice to become principal choice of agent. Clear, we focusing on clear understanding of the customer needs and expectations. Our organizational objectives are focused towards complete customer satisfaction. Every team member is aware of our customers' expectations and requirements. We have measured customer requirements clearly and acted on them, which have brought on engaged the level of customizations. Our services are as services, C services, project management. Statement of problem. Multiline Private Services Private Limited wants to compete with their competitors for export and import cost and the amount of discount given to customers. To identify the satisfaction level of customers with respect to the freight cost. Review of literature. Cost of freight transportation. Examining the cost of freight transport is part of the understanding transport cost and charges projects. This page has some frequently asked questions about the cost of freight transport. Objectives. My primary objective to identify the customer satisfaction level respect to the freight cost. Secondary objective to analyze whether goods are delivered in a timely manner, to compare the freight cost with that of their competitors and find out the extent of discount offered to the customers, to offer suggestions and recommendations to improving the freight cost reductions. Scope of the study. The present study attempts to obtain a general view of the overseas freight cost in Multiline Private Freight Private Limited. The major tools are using to analyze overseas freight cost are questionnaires, samples, percentage analysis, and chi-square test. Data analysis and interpretation, these are all very important to the study. The main attempts are to know the rate of overseas freight cost and discount percentage of the company. Limitation of the study. Since the study is limited around only Multiline Freight Services Private Limited, the comparative study with other company cannot be made. Data from company was confidential, which cannot be used for the project. Access issues was that since they did not allow to move or access to other departments. Research methodology. What do you research methodology? The process used to collect information and data for the purpose of making business decisions. The methodology may include publications, interviews, surveys, and could include both present and historical information. My research is descriptive type research. Descriptive in the sense survey or fact finding inquiries of different kinds. It describes the actual prevailing state of affairs existing at present, otherwise known as export facts, means existing position of facts. In descriptive research, in my sampling size is non-sampling. Non-sampling in the sense you have a type of unit sampling where it is not known which of the units will be picked to be sampled. In non-probability sampling, in convenience sample. Yes, convenience sample is a statistical methods of drawing representative data by selecting people. Data collection, there are two, in primary data and secondary data. In primary data, observed or collected directly from first-hand experience. In secondary data, collected by someone other than before user. Tool are using in research methodology: percentage analysis and chi-square test. Percentage analysis, number of respondents divided by total number of populations in 100. In chi-square test analysis, sum of observed value minus expected value whole square divided by expected value. Findings: 74% of the respondents are in the group of male. 52% of the respondents are having experience between 1 to 2 years. 74% of the respondents are highly satisfied with the infrastructure of the Multiline Freight Services Private Limited. 70% of the respondents are highly satisfied in full container load. 42% of the respondents are satisfied in the freight cost in Multiline Freight Services. 54% of the respondents are satisfied freight cost compared to other companies. 26% of the respondents are using freight services in Singapore. Suggestions: 32% of the respondents are in satisfied performance in freight services. If maintain is increase the sales in futures. 24% respondents are highly satisfied with their freight cost. Customers feel freight cost is too high, even bulk cargo. If it is decreased, they will get more clients. 80% of the respondents are highly satisfied because of time management. It can be better to maintain for the future. 46 of the respondents are feel bad for no discount, even bulk cargos. If the companies give some discounts to the customers, it may be easy way to increase the sales. My conclusions: to comparing to the company, the freight cost which of their competitors, it is satisfied in the multiline freight services private limited. The customer and the extent of discount offered to customer is good and satisfied. It can be concluded that the rate of overseas freight cost and discount percentage of the company is acceptable and satisfied with the customers by their offer. Thank you.